Previously, in Breaking Point.
Aiden, please tell us, how does it feel to be on the verge of getting behind the wheel for your very first race?
I feel like a little kid. I look around and I'm surrounded by my heroes.
And tell me about Casper Akkerman. How is that relationship coming along?
It wasn't my fault.
Well, whose fault was it then?
He tried to stop them from signing you. Didn't want to play babysitter. We all feel sorry for you, mate. You never stood a chance with him.
I had a call this morning from Christian Horner. You're being watched.
You know what his problem is, don't you? Thinks you're getting too old.
You want respect, you give respect! That's how it works!
How about you give me a little respect?
How about you earn it first? I'm done.
You're what?
I'm retiring.
Why didn't it work out between you two?
He's on more money than me.
What? He didn't want me on the team.
Didn't I? And you thought I was past my best?
So none of this is true?
There's always gossip in the paddock. And ever since he's arrived, there's been one man at the center of it all. I want us to push for fourth. I want us to beat Butler. And I want that seat to go to you.
So Alfa Romeo potentially on track to really upset AlphaTauri here. Butler's closing in on Akkerman. Down the inside he goes, and they've hit each other. Butler into the barrier, and that looks to be the end of the race for him. The Dutchman looks to be continuing, Ant.
It's great to see him still in this fight, Crofty.
Go for third, Aiden.
What about Casper?
We let Aiden pass.
Let Aiden pass.
We did it.
We did it. Have you seen the crash yet?
Butler's okay?
Bruised ego, perhaps.
What was it like bringing a brand new team to the F1 grid?
You know, the first time you see a car, your car, with your branding, your name on it, in an official race, alongside Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, that's what it's all about.
You make it sound like a dream come true.
If only.
When did you first get a sense of what was in store for Connor Sport?
2022 season, straight out of the box. The drivers were always going to clash. That was a calculated risk. But the car had problems.
We're midway through the Miami Grand Prix. It's been a cracking race so far, and it's all up for grabs.
Absolutely, Crofty. Some fantastic driving here today. Especially, I have to say, from Aiden Jackson. I don't think I've ever seen a Connor Sport car being put through its paces quite like this.
This is a team, Connor Sport, that have got a lot to prove this season, but Jackson might just be the man to do it.
Okay, Aiden, nice job so far. Let's try and bring that gap down to the car ahead if you can. Copy that.
Ooh-wee! What's up, everybody? F1 23, here we go. Man, I've been playing these F1 games since 2008. I don't think I've missed one. And I'm just super stoked that Breaking Point's back in this again. Oh, try not to tag him. So I ain't been on the stick in a while with F1. I didn't go back and play last year's again to kind of get warmed up. I just jumped right in, so we'll see how this goes. Already losing it. Tires getting a little greasy there coming around those turns. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks so much. Welcome all the support I can get on this. I know this is outside the realm of most of the games I've been playing, but since there's a campaign storyline in here, I figured I'd share it. I played the last one 2 years ago on the 2021 version. It was just a lot of fun. It makes the experience with F1 so much better. So I appreciate you joining me.
This is 1.8 seconds.
See if we can get up here and get Sonoda. I don't know. I'm still pretty rusty. But we haven't washed out yet, so that's good. Getting way too wide. All right, here we go. Let's get... Oh, he's going to try to squeeze me. Had to back off that one. I didn't hold it. Didn't hold it. Oh, we took some damage.
Race strategy on your MFT if you want to go and check it out.
Now we got a warning. I think we got some front wing damage. That's going to cause a problem. It's going to affect the downforce on the front wing, so it's probably going to be harder to turn in. The only good thing here is the race objective is to finish. Doesn't say I have to move up. We'll see if we can hold it here, because we've got quite a few laps to go. I think I'm probably gonna have to pit. That front wing's gonna need fixed. Because now coming into the turn, I'm going to have to brake a lot more than what I was before. So it's going to cause a lot of... Yeah, see, I'm getting even more wide than I was the last time. So I'm going to lose a lot of time. I don't know what happened to Sonoda. I might have inadvertently taken him out when I came across the track. I know when I raced this track, this Miami track last season on F1 22, it was pretty tough. And like I said, since I've been playing these F1 games like every year, I pretty much know the tracks inside and out, but when you have a new circuit like this and you never raced on it, it's completely different. It takes you quite a few laps to really get up to speed. Oh man, yeah, now my wing's really damaged. I think we're gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to pit. I mean, we've got 5 laps left. I might be able to hold on to it, but... I don't know. It's really bad. Oh, there's our nice little teammate, Devon Butler. This guy's been in a bunch of the F1 games over the years. And he is the most cocky, selfish driver I've ever seen. Hit the straight, hopefully get a little bit of distance, but I don't think I'll be able to hold it for too long. As I said, trying to get in these turns, yeah. Yeah, I can't... trying to request a pit, but I don't know if it'll let me. Let's see.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Well, we're getting all beat up now. This is turning into bumper cars.
Okay, the gap behind is 3.4 seconds.
All right, so we're already... down in, what, 19th? 18th? So... might as well pit.
I'm losing power! Why am I losing power? Copy that, we see it, we're looking into it. Okay, I'm afraid you're going to have to retire the car, please, Aiden. Retire the car. You're joking! I'm sorry, Aiden. Pull over now, please. Pull over now. This is getting ridiculous.
And that's agonising for Jackson. Just a few laps left to go, and he's out of the Miami Grand Prix.
With every race, the car looks like a constant problem for Connor Sport. It must be devastating for the drivers.
Confirmation as the car comes to a halt. The Connor Sport's Aiden Jackson won't be seeing the checkered flag today, but it looks like his teammate will. Jackson's DNF puts Devon Butler in a position where he might just be able to secure some points for Connor Sport.
Aiden's out. Yep, engine problem, I'm afraid.
Good job you got me.
All right, Devon, don't push it too hard. We cannot risk losing both cars here.
It's in the bag, mate.
All okay, Aiden?
Yeah, how's Devon doing?
Yeah, he's doing all right, mate. He looks like he's going to bring home some points for the team.
Good for him.
If it's not one thing, then it's another. Did you not see what happened out there today?
Aiden, I agree with you 100%. We are doing everything we can. I know the car is not perfect, but...
Andreo, it's every race. Do you know how I look losing easy points like this?
Knock, knock. Sounds like there's a right show going on in here. What am I missing?
Not now, Devon.
Aiden and I were just discussing issues with the car.
Again? I thought that was all in hand. I had no problems today. Smooth. You know what they say? A shoddy workman always blames his tools. mate. You can look at my setup data anytime you want. I've told you that. It might help.
And I've told you before. It's not a setup issue. The problem is...
Jackson. That was the problem with the 2022 season. Ask anyone. I mean, at the end of 21, everyone thought Aiden was going to be signed by one of the big three. But, guess they couldn't reach an agreement, so we both signed for Connor Sport.
And do you think that affected Aiden?
That's no secret. Now, for that 22 season, Jackson was a nightmare.
Devon Butler, man. Would never be upset if he just disappeared. All right, we got the hub. Between story events, you'll return to the hub. Here you can check the latest news, your social feed, emails, and even receive phone calls from other characters throughout the course of Breaking Point 2. The character you control in these hubs can change from visit to visit, each one offering different perspective on life at Connor Sport. All right, I won't read through all of these. Feel free to pause if you want to. A lot of this is going to be the same as F1 21 when we had Breaking Point the last time. which they showed a recap of that. So a lot of this is the same. You can get phone calls that happened in the last game. You had social media reaction that was in the last game, personal emails from the team, all that stuff. So a lot of that should be the same. We'll check it each time we go in, see what news is updated.
Aiden, hey, I wanted to give you a heads up. Now look, the crew has shared the latest telemetry data with us.
Fine, but I don't think it will tell me anything I don't already know.
Just humor me, okay? I'd like you to go through it. Let me know if anything jumps out. I'm keen to iron out these problems as quickly as possible for you.
Sure thing. Thanks, Andrea.
No thanks needed. I've got your back, Aiden. Remember what I said when you joined the team. I won't let you down. Akkerman wouldn't let me hear the end of it.
Yeah, sounds like Casper. You know he told me the same, right? It's just tricky, what with the car and Devon poking his nose in any chance he gets.
There is a lot going on for sure, but we're a team. We'll get there. I'll have a word with Devon. Tell him to give you some space, both on and off the track, okay?
Yeah, alright. Good luck with that.
Yeah, Aiden's dealt with Devon before numerous times. He knows that's not gonna... It doesn't matter who talks to Devon. He's gonna do whatever he wants. So the Butler Global, so Devon Butler's dad owns a company, Butler Global, and they're the main sponsor of the team. That's how you have Devon on the team. And he's always going to request priority over everything. He wants to be driver one. So I'm looking forward to this new Breaking Point series. It should be good. It's not very long. At least the first one wasn't. So just be good to see what all we have. Put the car in reverse. Yeah. That happens. Good old social media. All right. Well, we got emails moving forward. Kind of the same thing he said on the phone. Devon Butler's dad, his name's Davidoff. Now, he was not in the last game, so this is a little more interesting because Devon was just on one of the other teams, so... Canadian Grand Prix, 6 weeks later. Throughout the course of Breaking Point 2, you'll not only control the drivers, but also Connor Sports team principal. That's his job. Why do we need to be doing that too? Department events for the team. Yeah, so you have to make decisions on this. Very similar to the previous games. Especially if you're doing the My Team, where you build your own team and become the 11th team on the grid.
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
Stroll and Latifi have been all over local media this weekend. One particular outlet appeared bent on using our recent struggles to pump up the expectations of the home drivers. Confident, ignore. I mean, can we be confident with the problems so far with these cars? And that's the problem with being a new team in F1. You don't have the resources that all the other existing teams have had with facilities and everything else. All the money in the world can't get you up to speed with their experience. So, yeah, I think we'll just I think we're going to ignore it. He was on a popular streamer's channel earlier this week and promised a behind-the-scenes tour of our factory. Yeah, see, this is typical Devon. Just classic. Doesn't know what's going on, just, hey, yeah, let's do it. We'll have to reschedule the team building and let the tour go ahead. Yeah, you can't put toothpaste back in the tube. Cancel the team building and let our tour go ahead. I don't want to. But Devon is getting in front of the camera and leading the tour. I mean, how much damage is a streamer going to do? Yeah, I mean, with Devon, who knows? He'll probably still bring the guy in there anyway. We'll see what the story does, but he's the team principal. He should shut it down. Continuing car troubles. This should be interesting.
Andreo! Just going over those last-minute strategy changes you sent over.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to make it clear, whatever happens out there today, I get pit priority, yeah?
Well, we'll see how the race develops. If you need priority, you'll get it. But I can't go into the race with that on the table.
Look. We all know Jackson's not pulling his weight. Now, if you want the points, I need to make sure he's not going to get in my way. Do you get me?
Devon, we've talked about this. Give Aiden some space. It's not about you getting in the way of each other. It's about everyone pulling together, racing as a team.
Of course, yeah. So, pit priority, yeah? All right, ciao.
He's so ridiculous. Casper did an interview. So Casper's from the last Breaking Point. He was Aiden's teammate. Showed that in the recap. I don't know how much you picked up on it. If you haven't played the game in the last one. But yeah, he was Aiden's teammate. He was kind of the veteran in F1. He retired. But I like that they're still making his presence in this game. I wonder if he'll make an actual appearance. That'd be pretty cool. He was a good character. All right, let's jump into this Grand Prix.
Into turn 2 we go now. Butler comes out of the pit lane. Jackson is right there with him. This is dicey, Ant. Neither one of these two wants to give way.
This would have been a lot cleaner if Jackson had just let him go. He's just not giving him an inch.
They continue onwards, still wheel to wheel, almost touching there as well, as we head down the straight towards the next chicane. Nothing to separate either car, and through the chicane we go. And now Jackson sends them both off the track, and Butler over a curb. That looked nasty.
And I do believe that one of their cars is damaged here, Crofty. I think it's Butler.
Damage, Ant, but also they've lost places too.
Unbelievable and totally unnecessary as well.
Well, one damaged car, places now to make up. What a complete mess that was.
What was that? Where did he even think it was going to go? Okay, calm yourself down. We'll look at it in the debrief later, but right now I want you to go and get those places back. Come on, let's go.
Oh, we're in 17th. We got to get to 13th. So we're still on the 2022 season because we got Mick Schumacher right there. He's no longer on the grid. Currently, he's a test driver for Mercedes. So we'll get to see some old faces here. I'm going to have to watch my wheels on the curbing there. We're going to go straight into the wall. Slowly starting to knock the rust off here, but still a lot to do. The good thing is this track,
Okay,
yeah,
mate, we might need to look at a new race strategy after that. I've got some options for you, so go and check your MFD.
Came in too hot there. Just as I say, knocking the rust off. Yeah, not quite there yet. All right, Ocon, let me see if we can squeeze in here real quick. Get off the grass, we're not cutting it. I'm going to stick to the strategy we're on currently. We'll see if I don't take any more damage, I might be able to squeeze this out, but depends on how much juice this car has got left. All right, starting to feel the wing damage because the downforce is not working right now. It's starting to get slippery. So we got to get one more spot. I'll see. It's not going to be easy because, yeah, with that, it's going to make it difficult because I'm not going to be able to get into the turns at a decent speed to make up the time. So we've got 5 laps left. I wonder if we're even going to be able to finish this race. I'm going to stay out. See if we can.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
See if we can finish this out. We're still gaining on the cars ahead, so maybe it's going to be tight. It's going to matter of you got to get up there and then you got to hold it. So. Yeah, that's not going to work.
Our gap behind is 3.0 seconds.
All right, a little better going into that turn. I think that last wall might have bumped the other side of the wing. We've somewhat balanced it out a little bit, but it's not good. I don't know if we don't have DRS. Trying to squeeze in here without hitting the wall.
Nice move, good job.
So far, we got the objective. Now the problem's going to be we got to hold it. Yeah, the balance of the car has come back a little bit. Charles Leclerc's out.
Caution, caution.
Guessing that's a local yellow. We'll see. Yep, we're back to green.
Okay, clear. Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, overshot that. I had to get out of there so I didn't hit him. Not a good one. Got a lot of work to do to get back up to speed on this game. See if we can draft him. Definitely got straight line speed. Oh man, I overshot that bad. Got too much straight line speed there. See if we can get up here and run with Lando. I think I'm starting to get some degradation on the tires. They're starting to get slick. Yep, coming in real late on that turn. We're going to lose that back.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
Yeah, we're working on it. Trying to get it back. See if we can hold it. 2 laps to go. Yeah, we don't have the tires again, so. See if we can. Yeah, we still got pretty bad damage on the left side. A lot of oversteer. I'm gonna have to use a lot more brake now because coming into these turns, I've got a hard time trying to get through it with the damaged wing, and then the tires are degrading. I'm gonna be fighting this car the whole way in on these last 2 laps here. About a lap and a half.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
All right, we're gonna coast it in. Should have enough though. We're about to go on the final lap. I'm so slow going through that chicane.
Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 2.2 seconds.
Still got a little bit of gap, but they're gaining on me now that I'm making these mistakes trying to get through these turns. All right, let's get this thing across the line. Looks like Carlos Sainz won. Ferrari got a win. Braking early here. Trying not to make any last minute mistakes.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
All right, we had to nurse that one into
It's been a day of drama here at the Circuit Shield
the checkered
today. But Ant, what stood out for you?
Well, it must be the Connor Sport moment between the 2 drivers there, banging wheels, not giving each other room on track. It was entertaining, of course, but definitely for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, we enjoyed it, certainly. And Aiden Jackson, well, he'd have enjoyed the result. He did well to recover.
He did do well to recover, but, you know, you never want to see 2 cars, if you're the team boss, seeing 2 cars hit each other. It's rule number 1, don't hit your teammate.
given all the problems they've had this season, though. Getting one car over the finish line, that's probably a big result for them today. Here come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again.
Sure, we're going to be getting a phone call due to what occurred in that race. Calamity at Connor Sport. Here we go.
Aiden, just a heads up. We're putting the debrief back by 30 minutes.
Okay, thanks for letting me know.
Listen, while I've got you on, what happened out there today?
It wasn't my fault. Devon thinks he's the only one driving.
I don't want to dwell on it too much at the meeting, but this is not how you run a team. You know this.
Of course. It's just...
No, I don't want to hear it. We have enough problems as it is. Whatever has gone on between you two in the past, I need you to put it to bed.
Sure.
I don't want to have to talk to you like this, Aiden, and I'll be saying the same to Devon. Come on now.
Sure.
See you at the debrief.
I don't know what to tell that guy. Devon's never going to put it to bed. That's the problem. Nothing's going to be good in here. Got Crofty tweeting about it. So this Brian Doyle, he was the principal with the last team in the F121 game. So he's checking in too. He's making an appearance. Maybe. We'll see. Yep, debrief pushback. Personal assistant. On to the next chapter. Hungarian Grand Prix.
Hey there, can you raise that lamp about 6 inches, right? Excellent. A butler should always look sharp. So.
At what point in the 22 season was it clear to you that the team was struggling?
Oh, well, right after the Hungarian GP. I may only be the money, but even to me it was obvious. The whole thing was a shambles.
Yet again, Connor Sport's Jackson and Butler battling it out on track. It seems as
Hang
if
on
they...
2 seconds, Nats.
Okay, Devon, Aiden's lapping faster than you. I need you to let him pass, please. Devon, do you copy? Listen to me, I need you to let Aiden pass now.
Butler just completely blanking the order there. Seems like he didn't even acknowledge it.
Too true, but as you can see, no way through for Jackson. No way at all. This Connor Sport rivalry is getting heated on the track here in Hungary.
Overtake Butler before lap 14.
Oh, come on, this is a joke.
Well, no surprise. Devon doesn't want to move over and let us around. We're on 11. We've only got a few laps to get him. See what we can do. I'm going to try not to run into him.
Okay, push, push. Gap to the car behind.
We got the straightaway coming up here as soon as we get around this turn. See if we can... he's got a bit of a gap, so we're not going to catch him this lap. We are within DRS, so hopefully we can get him on the next one here. We're reeling him in. Oh, there's a lot of oversteer there. That's going to hurt. Gotta try to stay off his rear. I needed to not make that mistake back there so I could get closer so we get to the straightaway up here and go into DRS so we can get close to him. See if we can get any closer here. A little bump. Not going to hurt anything. All right, that will. Just give him a little nudge. Let him know we're there. Let's go, Butler. See you, buddy. I'm going to the inside. All right, brake late. Come into the turn. There's definitely a lot of oversteer coming out of that turn, so I got to watch that. Got a big, oh man, I got to get out of the grass. Butler's going to come back and get me. Finishing the top 8 with the fastest
okay, here's
lap.
The gap that we're trailing the car ahead by 1.5 seconds.
We got to get around these cars because this is going to be, it's going to be difficult. We need to try to pass them both on the straightaway. So I'm going to try to be patient here, hang tight. Well, didn't want to do that, but I was trying not to hit him. A little too wide there. Let's see if we can still catch him. We're definitely in DRS. Vettel's going around. I'm going to the outside. Get them both. Let's go.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I don't know if we'll get the bonus objective. Trying to get to 8th. We're in 13th right now. It's going to be a little difficult. Unless we got more speed than I'm aware of. But I will say, the Hungarian Grand Prix, this is one of my more favorite tracks that I like, so definitely very familiar with it, very comfortable. See if we can get in here. Mix things up, get some points maybe. If nothing else, let's see if we can get 3 spots and pick up a point. Got Ocon, Daniel Ricciardo's up there. Definitely missing seeing him on the grid this season. He's probably my favorite F1 driver. So, Ocon's pushing me out. Gotta try to get him down in here. Give me some room there, buddy. Race me fair.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Don't want to hit my guy up here. We got Alonso up above that. Good thing is we've got the straight line speed. I think I can go. I don't need to draft him. We can go ahead and go around.
Okay, that's put us up into P11. Keep it going.
See if we can get around Fernando. Oh, slowly. Got to keep it on the track. He's a 2-time champ, so it's not going to be easy. Stay close here, and we'll get the draft on the straightaway like we have been. That's our optimal passing point since we've got the car to do it.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
All right, we're in the points now. Let's see if we can get a couple more. Got Kevin Magnussen. I think one of the Ferraris is in front of him. I think tires are starting to degrade. I can feel it going into the turns there. See if we can scoot in here. Come on, Magnussen. You gotta give me more room than that.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Just like before, we'll keep him close. Get him on the straightaway. Oh, got a little too much oversteer there. Oh, whoa, I'm getting real loose here.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration.
That didn't work. We should have got that pass, and I
leading our teammate by 8.9
might be able to still squeeze in here. There we go. Almost didn't get it. Yeah, the tires are definitely degrading. It's getting difficult to hold the steering coming out of the turn, more or less. I'm gonna have to start managing the tires a little bit better in these races. If we can get close enough, we might be able to pass. Oh, we got Lando. But it's going to be tough because the finish line's like right there. Yeah, not enough room, unfortunately. A little bit more and we'd have had him if it was further down.
Pick up rubber and bring it home.
I think if I don't make that mistake on the front stretch there going to that last lap,
deserves a mention today.
probably would have got it.
I feel like there are a couple, but let's start with Aiden Jackson.
Couldn't agree more. Jackson had a brilliant race, didn't he?
Yeah, we know Connor Sport have struggled all season. Jackson's done really well today, and that's in spite of the problems with his own teammate.
Even before they became teammates, these two had their fair share of run-ins. It's a fascinating rivalry. You can't take your eyes off it for one moment. But nonetheless, some much-needed points today for Connor Sport. Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently, and it's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be so proud of the victory they've secured here.
Well, a good race out there again today, Aiden, but what we do all want to know, what exactly happened with Devon? It sounded like he completely ignored a direct team order.
Yeah, well, we can't answer that. That's a little, we don't really want to go that route anyway, but...
I've no clue about that, Natalie. We're completely different strategies. That'd be for Devon to answer. I'm just focused on what I need to do.
Well, he did certainly seem to cause you some trouble out there today. And after that, and what happened in Canada, what would you say to those wondering if the old Jackson-Butler rivalry is well and truly back?
Yeah, I don't think we want to give any fuel to the media in these scenarios, so...
No, that's in the past, definitely. We're in the same team now. That's what matters. If there's anything that happens between me and Devon on track, it's because we're so focused on making Connorsburg a success. We're bound to tread on each other's toes from time to time.
So issues with Devon aside, how do you feel it went out there today? Do you think the team will be pleased with your performance?
Definitely got a lot of improvement to go, especially with the car, so...
It was a good result, for sure. But to be honest, Natalie, there's always room for improvement. I'll be studying all of the race footage and looking for new opportunities. The team will be doing the same with the car, I'm sure.
So you mentioned the car there. In that regard, Connor Sport's not had the easiest of times so far this season. Has that all been sorted? Are those reliability concerns well and truly behind you?
Got to stay confident.
Well, yeah, there was no issues this race, so things are definitely looking up in that regard. I'm confident the team have got it in hand, and today proved it. There's always room for improvement, but little by little, step by step.
Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, I'll leave that in your capable hands. Devon, you had a problem with a team order today?
Didn't happen.
What?
Look, I know everyone's saying I ignored it, but it didn't happen. I never got the order. Check the comms.
Shoddy workman always blames his tools, eh?
Check the comms.
Okay, we checked the communication pipeline. Fix it. This cannot happen again.
Typical.
Aiden, listen.
What's the point?
It's just Devon being Devon.
And what? That makes it okay? He's an arrogant...
No, you're right to call him out. But imagine if we didn't give him certain freedoms. He'd be even harder to manage. As his father, I know. Aiden, you're the best driver that we have, and it's right for you to put Devon in his place. He needs it. The team needs it.
Thanks. Between you and me, I don't think this team is right for me. I think...
Honestly, we don't deserve you. And I know that you're being discussed at other teams, so just keep doing what you're doing.
Sure. I'm sorry if I've spoken out of turn. About Devon.
Not at all. You know the best way to keep Devon in his place?
What's that?
Beat him.
Could you take a look at this, please?
A Star is Born. Well, I'll tell you what, just going back to that last cutscene, it's kind of surprising with Devon's dad that he's very understanding and not, you know, my son is everything type of thing. So that's a relief. All right, so the team's been contacted by a film production company. They are currently in pre-production phase for the latest installment in the ever-popular Throttle Zone movie franchise. Gonna put the branding of the team in the motion picture. Question is, which driver should represent Connor Sport in the movie? Well, you don't want... Yeah, you really don't want Devon because it's just going to give him a bigger head. So his dad wants Devon in there. See, the curious thing is his dad just playing that up to Aiden? And he's just acting nice, but he still really thinks his son's the greatest of all time? Yeah, I would agree there. I think decline it. You're already in Formula 1. It's not like you're on the Formula 2 or 3 grid and you're trying to get your team moved up. And then you got to choose between drivers. That causes more conflict. So we need a statement about the comms issue Devon's talking about. Yep, just confirm. Yeah. Who cares? It's just an online streamer. See what we got in the news.
Davidoff.
So, I had a word with Aiden.
And?
Nothing to worry about. Don't think there'll be any more problems.
What did you say?
Doesn't matter. We level with each other. Just leave Aiden to me from now on.
And what about Devon?
What about Devon?
We both know it wasn't the comms, right?
Andrea, listen. Devon may push his luck from time to time, but I won't have his integrity questioned. If he says it was the comms, then you know what to do. Yes?
Right. Sure. I'll have them checked again.
See that you do.
Yeah, I think the first impression of Mr. Butler may not be what you think it is, based on these last two little pieces of information. Fast Living with Devon Butler. Got a classic car collection. Yeah, playing down his rivalry with Butler. Email. Update on the comms. We've checked, double checked, triple checked. Couldn't even replicate the error that Devon said. All right, on to the next chapter.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Sold out merchandise. Merchandise is really popular. So it doesn't look like we can increase production because we don't have the level at this point. So, gotta make do. So we got some R&D updates. We want to shift focus to next year's car. Where should they focus their efforts? Yeah, the only thing is, so I think we're a little over halfway through the 2022 season. I mean, what are you really trying to accomplish at this point? I think the biggest goal for this team is to make sure the cars are performing and you're finishing races. If you can get points, get points. But you're not really trying to be a mid-pack team at this point because this is your first year. So you could do both. Well, that's a level 3. Can we even do that yet? Looks like we can.